Hey guys, this is Lovin Meets with Basel Laughs. We had him on the show this morning and a comedy success story of ultimate proportions. He kicked off in 2020, got to 120 million likes on TikTok before his account was banned.
Ooh, his account got banned and how he tells us all about it. And he also speaks about how these platforms should be more transparent with users, especially when it's their bread and butter. And then, of course, Casey and I had a little bit of a, battle.
Don't want to talk about it.
A laughing
Don't
battle.
want to talk about it.
You can
I was
clearly
not prepared.
tell who won that laughing battle.
Take a listen.
Comedy battle. Laughing battle.
Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Our guest today is a comedian who rose in the ranks to massive social media stardom. At one point, he had over 124 million likes on TikTok. His account has been deleted. We're going to talk about that. Here to talk more about comedy, the highs and lows of social media. Welcome to the show, Basel, aka Basel Laughs. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Basil,
Either. Some people call me Base. Because there's only one L in my username.
Yeah.
But that's on purpose because, having two L's in there just didn't look right.
Yeah, Base Laughs.
Yeah, I don't like it's Basel, but people
Basil.
confuse me for Base.
When you first started your account, did you call it Basel Laughs? Were you always into comedy?
No, it used to be Basel.tv. Yeah.
Were you on TV?
No, I was just like, I thought like, okay, if there's a TikTok channel and people were just posting random videos, I wanted to create some sort of like a channel where like it's parts and there's series and there's like, when you come to my page, you're not going to just like find random stuff. You're going to find sequels. And so I wanted to create a channel, so I call it Basel TV.
And was that your first account, TikTok? No, surely there must have been a Bebo, a Facebook, a Vine.
No, it was really just TikTok.
Wow.
I started on TikTok and then I changed the username of that account to Basel Laughs.
So why not Basil makes you laugh? Why Basil laughs?
I don't know. It just sounded nice to me because I was like, okay, what if I expand later in life and it's like Basel chills? Basil does this, so it's like okay, it's like
Basil
I'm the third
travels,
person.
guys.
Yeah, Basil travels.
Basil sleeps.
Exactly.
Visionary.
Yeah, I thought of the future,
Comedian with vision.
Yeah.
So when did that start?
Around March 2020.
Whoa, you had
COVID.
massive rise in fame.
Yeah, it was really quick on TikTok. I mean, it's really easy on TikTok anyway, because the majority of the audience on there are kids, so
Yeah.
they hit you with the follow. It's much harder to get followed by an adult than a child.
I'd have a lot of people trying to make it on TikTok that would say otherwise, because now there's, I think, so many people trying to grow on it.
Yeah.
So what was like the first video that you put out there?
Oh, it was some random challenge of how much can I stretch my leg. And I put like numbers of a clock and I was trying to like stretch it up and then I fell. And it just went viral. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me keep doing more stupid stuff. And then I was like, no, I need to actually create some value in my comedy. I need to put out some value. When people watch me, I want them to laugh from their hearts. So then I started scripting and writing because I was always into that anyway.
So do you think like you found your calling through COVID and quarantine and got on TikTok making comedy skits? Is that something like, okay, you know what, I want to do this, pursue this full time, when you saw the views going up, engagement going up, followers going up?
To be honest with you, I was always into theater and acting. I was always into that. I just didn't get into it when I graduated. So this was an opportunity for me to be like, okay, well, let me actually try to perform my dream. Let me try to get into this. And the first genre that I knew that I was good at was comedy because I was born funny. I just know that, So I started with comedy. I said, first it's comedy, then later we see what's up. Maybe drama later and things like that. But if I can make people laugh, then I can make people cry. And
How is it with girls?
what do you mean?
Like, how do you get, is your go-to move with girls, like, making them laugh, what is your...
I don't know. It's kind of just like, it's a natural thing. It's just like, it depends. I read the room, really. But, no, I just approach it as me first. And then most of the time, they always say, you're not the same guy I see on screen. I'm like, yeah, obviously it's not. Like, well, I'm not that character all the time, But it just depends, really. It just depends on the situation, really.
Tell us a joke.
That just doesn't work. My sense of humor hasn't woken up. It's too early.
Were you the class clown?
Yes, I was.
Did your teachers like that?
A lot of them did. A lot of them did not. I would get kicked out of the class a lot of times. But the ones who did like it, I got good marks with them. And the ones who didn't, I got very bad marks with.
It's a balance. Life is a balance that way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is it true you made a video with Carly D'Amelio?
Of what?
You made a video with Carly D'Amelio.
Charlie?
Charlie D'Amelio.
No, it's basically it was a duet. So it wasn't we're physically with each other, but it was a duet on screen, and that one was very good. That was very nice because I think she walked into a bathroom and started dancing, and I just acted like I was already in the bathroom and would like, what are you doing? Get the hell out, you know. But yeah, that was it. It wasn't really like a physical.
What's it like when you post a video like that and it just goes to like it's massive, the numbers, and you know you're a person sitting with your phone and you're seeing millions and millions of followers and you're getting a lot of comments. What is that like as an individual to experience that?
In the beginning, for me, it was overwhelming for sure because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe those numbers. You know, I would wake up sometimes like, whoa, is this still real? Is this still there? But as time goes by, you start getting kind of used to it, you know, and you get greedy. You want more.
Yeah, now when you're out in the streets, you get recognized like Basel, Basie. Yeah.
A lot of them would used to be shouting because I had a series called "Did You Even Know," and they would just see me in the street and just shout, "Did you even know?" You know, and like I have to reply back with this my second line, which is like, "I'll teach you, Habibi."
Oh.
Yeah, so that one was kind of nice. But the more attraction that I got in the streets and in the malls and stuff, the more videos I wanted to make, really.
Are you getting perks out of this? You know, like, oh, sir, your meal is on us. Don't even think about paying.
Definitely.
Yes.
I'm all for free food. I'm all for free food.
Okay, free clothes.
Yes.
Free tickets, concert tickets, flights.
Flights haven't gotten there yet.
This is like Simran's kindred spirit. She's like,
do you want me like to hook you up with? Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
Sure, no problem.
Flight tickets.
I'm still trying to get to that. I'm trying to work with Turkish Airlines, really.
Turkish Airlines, you listening? Emirates, hi.
Yeah.
Turkish.
We're here for it.
Yeah, must be fun.
It
Having
is,
all those
yeah.
like followers, finding you in person, getting all those free meals must be like a good life.
It is, yeah.
So you have the good life, and then therefore you're getting more fame, and that makes you want to make more videos. So now you're producing stuff that's like, it's really quick comedy, and like it's really, really smart. Do you feel like your comedy has really evolved since you started in such a short amount of time?
So much. I mean, going back and watching some of my old stuff, it just gives me the cringe, really.
Because it started with a kicking joke, as you said, and
Yeah.
now it's like really fast, like, and it's like it's really smart plays on words.
Yeah.
How long does it take to produce those type of skits?
Well, I mean, it depends really, honestly, because I don't produce one at the same time. So when I write scripts, I write multiple at the same time. Or for example, let's say I'm chilling in a train and I get an idea. I'll write the title of that video, but I won't develop it yet. So whatever ideas I keep getting, I'll just write the titles for. And then let's say 2 days a week, I'll be sitting on my computer and I just start typing a script, you know, and then I'll come back to it again and again. I keep touching it up until I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go for this and how it is now. And 99% of the time now, after experience, it works.
So how do you stay inspired? Like, do you consume a lot of content to inspire you, or where do you draw your inspiration from?
This is one of my favorite questions because it's always weird. People think because I don't actually consume content.
Oh my God.
I don't watch. I don't scroll down.
Just gifted from God.
I mean, I'm definitely are. Thank you, God. But I think it's more of like, I always like to say I'm crazy. Like, I'm just crazy.
Is that crazy what got you banned on TikTok?
I think it did, yes. But not the crazy part, I mean, of the video itself. I think the crazy Basel, the actual Basel. I think that got me banned on TikTok.
Tell us how.
Can we talk about that? Because honestly, I wasn't aware of your account. I know the story now. So can you give us a rundown of like what led up to getting banned?
Well, okay, so at that time, it was, okay, so from my side, this is what I think happened, but from the other side, I'm still not really sure. I haven't gotten a clear answer yet, which is why it's disturbing. If you just tell me straight up, that's what happened, then I'll be like, okay, cool, we're fine then. But different creators that would go to the office and ask about me and say, what happened to Basel? They tell them different stories. So that was even more annoying now. One of the creators said, you were bullying people. And like, who am I bullying? What's considered bullying here? Because there's types of bullying, right? Like cyberbullying, physical bullying, all of that. But I'm not bullying nobody. You know, this is not my aim. And I'm not getting reported for bullying. So what really happened? And other people would say, oh, you got like 7 violations. I'm like, show me. Show me these 7 violations. Tell me you got banned because of this and this and that. And the best part about the whole thing is that TikTok has a thing where if you get multiple violations, it gives you an account warning. It tells you account warning right under your username. I didn't get that. I just woke up and it was gone. Right? So from my side, what I think happened was the second I said no to them, is the second they started distancing themselves from me.
No, for what?
They asked me to do a few things for them on the app or so, and I said, no, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. And that's when everything started getting electrical, basically.
That's so funny because you know if you're that big, you will get violation. You will get reported by haters, by those who just don't like your content, or even though you did not do anything to breach violations, right? So, would you say, like, to all these platforms, they just need to be more transparent with users, and that too, like, when you've made so many videos and you're essentially earning through TikTok, right? So do you have a message for these platforms?
I only want to say, not to all the platforms, because I've been dealing with other platforms now, and the way they handle and the way the creator handling situation is very nice. It's very good. For example, Instagram, Meta, they're amazing. They're amazing. When they say we're gonna look after you, they look after you. They're there for you. They're looking at your account without you asking them to. They're giving you advice. They're guiding you on YouTube is the same. But all I gotta say is, from TikTok's side, they didn't really get that done right. They didn't really they're not really handling. They're like just sitting there and they're called like creator handlers, but they're not really doing anything. So when you come to my account, you gotta tell me, hey, stop doing this, stop doing that. This might get you banned. You gotta give me advice. You gotta guide me, since I'm one of your biggest creators and you keep claiming that I am. So that's where things didn't go right with TikTok. And I think it's only because they're new. I think that the whole TikTok thing is relatively new.
Are you still trying to get your account back?
No, I closed that door. I closed that door. I'm on to new things. They've asked me to come back a few times, and I just said no. I said no. It's gone.
Interesting. So now it's like you've shifted from TikTok. Where is your base now? Instagram?
Instagram and YouTube mostly, but it's Instagram mainly.
And what type of response have you had from the public since? Do you have people going on to Instagram to find your videos? And because you obviously had such a massive fan base on TikTok, how are they finding you, and are you still in touch with them?
Yeah, so I would get comments on my YouTube or my Instagram like, oh, I know you from TikTok. I can't believe I found you again, because now I'm showing up on their explore pages. But you don't have people who are actively looking for you, because a lot of them might be following you, but they don't really memorize your username or they just know you by face, right? So I'll have to show up on another app if they're on it for them to be, oh, I know that guy. What happened to him? And that's how I'm getting everything back now.
Were you okay when you lost the account? Was it challenging personally?
I was very okay for one reason, because I don't know what the universe was playing at that day, but 5 minutes before I got banned, Gary V messages me on Instagram, direct message, and says, BG, keep it moving. So it's God. For me, it was okay.
Goosebumps.
Okay, I'm Gary's telling me to keep it, and then 5 minutes later, literally 5 minutes later, I'm banned.
It's like he knew.
I don't know how he did, or maybe he just felt something about me and he's I need to push this guy. So I don't really care. I just kept going the same way I was going when I was on TikTok. The only disturbing thing for me again was losing the videos that I had on there.
You didn't have a backup? Because a lot of people, when we posted this, are just
you didn't have a backup?
Yeah.
Where's your Google Drive?
Yeah.
Where's your folder system? We are terrible.
It's okay. So. No, I did have backup.
We have, of course, but it's you posted on multiple platforms. No, you would assume.
Yeah, but when I first started, for the first 2 years, I was filming through the TikTok app.
Oh.
Right? And then I started learning. I'm yo, no, go to your camera. And now I bought a camera, so it's evolution, really. But I started with on the app. Yeah. That's all I wanted back. That's all I was begging for. I didn't care about everything else. But also when that situation was going on, the lies, the back and forth, the giving me the hope for no reason, when just give it to me straight, Also, they were stretching that out, We're going to talk to our technical team, and then they asking for things they have access to already. And it was just what are you getting at here? Just give it to me straight. Stop this hopeless nothing, But it is what it is, really. And I don't blame anyone. I don't blame the whole TikTok app or anything. I blame just the certain individuals that didn't deal with it correctly.
So what does life look like for you now, and what's kind of on the vision board?
I'm trying to get on Netflix or Shahid, really. I'm trying to get on the big screen now. So I'm doing my best to get there.
Hopefully, we get there very soon.
Back to that TV.
But I want to ask you a controversial question. Now, what do you think of this woke generation? Like, you know, you make all these skits. Are you always afraid of, like, oh, if I say this will offend this
Cancel
group?
culture.
Cancel culture.
Yeah. So there's a few videos on there, maybe more than a few, where I scratch the surface of that situation. But all I gotta say from my side, that woke culture is hibernating. They're not really awake, to be honest. From my side, like I don't think you're very awake to being reasonable. You know, so it's just it's like a trend to cancel someone at this point, really. Like we just want to cancel. We just want something to work out, to go at, you know. But every person, every individual in this world has their own opinion, has their own thing. We can't all match. Like you might like a certain car, I might like another car. I don't have to like the car that you like. You know, so we have to also accept each other's differentiation of opinion and all of that. And that's why I don't like about woke culture. It's like we all have to think the same or it's over for you. You know, it's like nah.
So you're not that worried about like offending people when you go ahead and you know, write out your skits?
I'm in Dubai. I'm in Dubai. I'm not in Colorado or San Francisco or that doing my thing there, you know. Okay, that's where things can become a bit, you know, a bit scary or intense or worrying. But I'm in Dubai. No, I got different. Like when I was checking my analytics, I was seeing I'm multicultural. Like there's people in Africa following me, and then you got people in India, and then you got people in the UK, Dubai, Jordan. So I'm like, okay, I'm like international here. So,
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. 050, yeah.
Okay, well, I hope what's coming next does not get Simran and I cancelled. So, you know Basel as Basel laughs. We're going to see if he actually does laugh. Simran and I are both going to tell a joke. Okay. You're going to test it. Whoever doesn't
so I get to do this?
You get to build it.
Oh, how the turntables turned.
Now, I'll be honest. We haven't really prepped this, basically. So, I want you to go first. I'm going to go second. We're going to tell jokes. It could be any type of joke. It could be knock-knock. It could be situational.
Okay. Should I be like honest or should I act like I'm laughing or not?
We like, of course, act like you're laughing.
I like to ask that question. Okay, cool. I got you.
No, cutthroat with her. I want to laugh.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay, cool.
You fake it if you have to.
Are you reading yours from the... You're reading yours?
From the internet? Yes.
I thought we were going to make it up.
Oh, you...
I'm not going to
I'm prepared with both, by the way. Prepared with both.
Okay, gotta go.
Okay, so do you want to hear an internet joke or something that I had done which I found really funny? Maybe you'll find it funny too.
Surprise me.
Surprise you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I have to start with this. So, this is a joke on a raise, right? So, after 2 months on a job, the new employee believes he deserves a big fat raise. And he goes up to the boss. So the boss is just like, okay, how much of a raise do you want? Let's be realistic. And then the guy is just like, I'm thinking an extra $50,000 a year. Says the employee with a smile, hoping like, you know, I don't know. And the boss nods and goes like, okay, sounds about right. And what do you say to a package of a 5-week vacation, 14 paid holidays, and a company car leased every 2 years? And say a red Corvette. You know the joke?
Yeah.
And the employee is like, he sits up and he's just like, whoa, no way, are you kidding me? And the boss goes like, yes, but you started it.
I love that joke. I just knew it. But I love that joke.
She read it.
Yeah, I love that joke.
Yes, so? Of course I read it.
You know what's how I'm gonna actually do this joke as a skit. I've already like planned on doing something like that, but I have seen this before. It's hilarious.
Oh, so you get your jokes from the internet, and you just say you don't draw inspiration from the internet.
No, like I saw this one, and I was like, okay, I want to perform it. Of course, there's some jokes that you're gonna, or some other guys or other people have done videos, and I'm just gonna go and recreate what they've done.
You know what you should recreate? Giving out money to the public, and start with giving out money to me.
Wait, what just happened here? I just went broke, and I don't know how I went broke right now.
Can we just be honest? It was a funny joke, but she read it. Delivery style?
We're not judging every aspect of the joke.
It's okay. I'll give it like a nice 6.
Nice.
Okay,
so no buzzer, because the 5 and under is a buzzer.
So we do competitions. I hate to lose, and I'm not prepped. So
I'll go again.
All right. So this is a real life scenario that happened in our office.
Okay.
We're all so excited about the Christmas party this year. Everyone's excited because we had such a good time last year. It got wild. Mm-hmm. Someone who's not named comes in, they're like, yeah, I cannot wait for the Christmas party. And everyone's like, I don't have a punchline. The guy's like, you know what we don't like about Christmas parties? Is needing to look for a job the next day. I'm just gonna...
Wait, I need you to explain.
Because it gets so wild, I guess.
What I don't like about office Christmas parties is looking for a job the next day.
What is that? No, explain it, please. Elaborate it. I need to know.
Press the buzzer. Press the buzzer.
I need to know. I need to know.
Press the buzzer.
Why wouldn't you have your job?
Because you get wild at the Christmas party, you don't remember what happened, and then the next day your boss is like, yeah, you can't go back.
Oh, okay. I get it. No buzzer for that one. That's a good one. Because I don't understand what it meant.
You do not.
I understand what it meant. So you went so wild, you did some bad things, and then the boss remembers, but you don't.
Yeah, you know what's really nice about jokes when you tell them is having to explain them.
Yeah.
But you know the plot
failed.
twist there. What happened? The plot twist there is basically imagine the boss gets so wild. You just don't know. How do you fire the boss?
I think you just basically get the whole company to quit.
Yeah.
Like everybody
You
just
fire
quits.
everyone. Genius.
Yeah.
So out of
Before
10 for me?
I would say like a 5.5 on that one. I'm being honest.
have
Here.
won
I'm being honest.
I
Here.
think you were kind. I think I deserve a lot less. Unfortunately, that is all the time. That is all the time. We did not buzz me. That is all the time we have on the show today. Nas, thank you so much.
Thanks so
If people
much.
want to find you, what platforms are you on? Where can they find you?
Instagram and YouTube. That's where I'm at.
That's all we have time for. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining.
thank
That
you.
is all. And I'm back tomorrow week's time, so please.
As a loser. As she loses on the show every single time. She's lost
okay.
a ton more.
So you're always winning.
Always. She's
Okay.
lost rock, paper, scissors, rap battle.
We're overtime.
She's just lost it all.
she's trying to cut you.
Same time, same place tomorrow. Catch Casey losing again.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
This is the second time in a row they turned the lights off before we finished.
It's all fair now?
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. See you